Now here we are going to find out the derivative of another trig function, that is sine in the sine 4x minus 5. For x minus 5, this complete is the angle of the sine, like you might be writing like sine theta. So theta is your angle, like 40 degree, 50 degree. Similarly here the angle is 4x minus 5. So we are going to find out the derivative of sine 4x minus 5. So before finding, let me suppose this is my function y equals sine 4x minus 5. Alright, now here there is no specified any method, that they are not saying to find out from the first principle method or any specified method. So you can use any method whatever you like, right? And simple, it's not very difficult, simple. I'm going to now differentiate both sides with respect to x. So I will be getting here dy over the dx equals to now derivative of sine 4x minus 5 over the x, right? And I have already mentioned that in trigonometric functions, whenever you're going to find out the like you're going to differentiate any trig functions, then try to differentiate that with respect to the angle, right? And angle is here 4x minus 5, and this is only when sine or tan or cos do not have any power. Like if it is sine square 4x minus 5, then I will not differentiate with respect to angle. If the sine or cos or tan or any trigonometric function do not have any power, simple, right? This power is 1, right? In that case, differentiate with respect to the angle. Angle is here 4x minus 5. If I'm just telling, like if you have here tan square x plus 2, if it is something like this, then you'll not be differentiating with the tan square x plus 2. That time you'll be differentiating this with respect to the tan x plus 2, because it is something like this: tan in the bracket x plus 2. This is a base whose power is raised to the 2. Alright, it is something like this. So in that case, you need to differentiate with this whole quantity. But here the angle is 4x minus 5. Here is no power. Power is just 1. Here is power, but that's power is 1. Alright, so I'm going to differentiate this with respect to 4x minus 5. It should be matching, you know, angles should be matching with that. So derivative of now sine 4x minus 5 with respect to the angle whatever we have. Angle is 4x minus 5. So I'm going to differentiate with respect to 4x minus 5. Right? And again, since I have divided by this, so I have to multiply this also, 4x minus 5. Alright? And as it is, I have the delta x dx. Alright, so see, it's the same thing. You can cancel this also and you'll get the same like this. So there is no change I have made further from my side, but you have to individually find out the derivative of this part and derivative of this part. So I'm going to find out the derivative of the first this part, and there I just want to tell you, like you had learned the derivative of like sine theta with respect to theta is equals with cosine of theta. Alright, if the angle is theta and you're differentiating that function with respect to angle, then it is cosine of theta, right? So sine theta over the theta equals to cos theta. So similarly here sine angle is my 4x minus 5, which is working like theta over the theta. Theta is here 4x minus 5. So I'm just writing here cos, or you can say cosine of 4x minus 5. Alright, and now derivative of 4x minus 5 is a simple algebraic function that we had already learned a lot, right? So it is just derivative of first 4x and then 5. Simple sum rule I'm using. So derivative of 4, that's 4 is a constant quantity, so it will come outside, and derivative of x is actually 1, and derivative of 5 is 0. That's it. So I'm going to get here now cos 4x minus 5, and this 4 is multiplying here. Alright, and this is my required derivative of the given function. I hope you understand it. We'll be doing a lot of problem. Keep on watching. You'll be perfect in finding out the derivative of any kind of the trigonometric functions. Catch you in the next video. Goodbye.